Okay, here we are at 238 Irongate Drive in Union, Ohio. This is basically Inglewood. It is the Northmont School District. This is the street view, so it's basically a 2018 build, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, it's 2,100 square feet. No basement, so it is a slab. It's in a nice subdivision here, very much a newer subdivision. Irongate is the name of it, I think. So everything's pretty much new. There's really not much to point out on the exterior. So the front is, I think, is pretty nice. So you have basically the stone front facade on this section of the house, and then you have vinyl siding all over the rest of it. And so you basically do have a concrete garage, a concrete walkway or driveway that goes into the garage, and it is at an incline, a little bit of an incline, but it's not too steep, not too bad. Landscaping is pretty decent. The roof is basically as you would expect it, is fairly new, and there's no trees around it, so there's not really too much wear and tear that you would see on it. So I think it's pretty nice from that standpoint. And all the vinyl, from what I'm seeing so far, looks pretty good. It's a good wide slat. I think it's about, a 4-inch maybe slat in width. So it's kind of nice. Everything is pretty much new, so there's not really much to state about that. So this is the backyard, and one thing about the backyard is it is basically on somewhat of a busy road. Sorry, I should have, I thought this was actually unlocked already, but it's not. So we basically have to unlock it, and I didn't know how to do that. So we are going to fidget around with it. There we go. That was a little tough. They had a little thing holding it, and it was actually placed in a way that I couldn't undo it very well. But anyway, it's a very nice little backyard. It's got a little patio here with a raised concrete slab. It looks like they put rubber around it, so basically it would protect it from basically flaking off on the edges, since you could probably hit it with things, maybe drive things up on it, like I don't know, like bikes or whatever kind of play toys or anything like that. So there was one thing that's unique about this yard. So it has the power utility boxes here. So I think these are for power, which basically supplies power for probably the entire neighborhood. And so it's basically an access panel, I think, for the electrical people to come in here and do any kind of maintenance that they might need. So it cuts into the backyard. So you have this kind of an abnormal shape to it. So that would be one thing to consider. It's not a perfectly rectangle type of yard. But I'm just kind of walking around making sure I'm not stepping anything that I shouldn't be. They do have dogs, so that would be a bad thing, especially going into the house and everything. But that is on a fairly main road. I think that was, let me make sure that I get that right. The actual road is Phillipsburg Union Road. So that's the main thoroughfare from Phillipsburg and Union. But it's not too busy, so it's actually really not that busy of a road. I think at some point maybe they anticipate it to be, especially if all that farmland back there builds up at some point. But it's not so bad right now. And it's about 5 o'clock right now, so this is sort of rush hour, and you wouldn't really tell it. I've been standing here for about 2 minutes, and there hasn't been a car coming by. I hear one coming, but overall looks like it's not going to have any issues with any kind of loud noises or anything like that, being on a busy road. So let me see if I can figure out how to get this back on. Oh yeah, that was easier than getting it off. So that is pretty much it. We'll do one little pan on the other side of the house, just real quick, see if we see anything that might be something that stands out. Have some Christmas decorations here. And then you have the other side over here. And it all looks good. All the concrete looks good at the bottom. All the vinyl looks good on this side. All the soffits look good. Fascia looks good. So it's overall basically a brand new home. So I wouldn't have any issues with that. So anyway, I like to do an outside pan around before going inside. So I just want to sign off real quick, and then we'll do another video for the inside view. So this is Howie with Home Experts Realty signing off. See you on the inside. Thank you. Bye.